Hello everyone. In this occasion, I'd like to talk about the attitudinal function of intonation. The attitudinal function of intonation expresses the mood and emotions of the speaker, their attitude to the certain situation, and also to the listener or other interlocutor. This function is expressed only by intonation as well. A single sentence can be pronounced in a number of different ways depending on the intonation of the utterance. For instance, what a beautiful day. Simple fall pattern of intonation, meaning when said perfunctorily. What a beautiful day. Rising intonation, meaning when said enthusiastically. What a beautiful day. Rising fall intonation, meaning when said sarcastically. However, intonation can create differences in meaning that go further beyond attitudinal information. Besides, we should also bear in mind the conversational maxims. The success of a conversation depends upon the various speakers' approach to the interaction. The way in which people try to make conversations work is sometimes called a cooperative principle. This can be explained by 4 underlying rules or maxims. They are the maxims of quality, quantity, relevance, and manner. Number 1 is quality. The speaker should tell the truth. They should not say what they think is false or make statements for which they lack evidence. Number 2, quantity. A contribution should be as informative as is required for the conversation to proceed. It should be neither too little nor too much. It is not clear how one can decide what quantity of information satisfies the maxim in a given case. Number 3, relevance. The speaker's contributions should relate clearly to the purpose of the exchange. The last one, manner. The speaker's contributions should be perspicuous, clear, orderly, and brief, avoiding obscurity and ambiguity. Thank you very much.
The second speaker is Prita, Amelia, Arman. Today I'm going to talk about 3 distinct types of suprasegmental variable and expressing attitude. Sequential shares the same meaning as tone group or tone unit. It's a group of words related to a tonic syllable, also called the nucleus, that conveys an alteration in pitch. For example, it was too cold. Cold is the tonic syllable. Tonic syllable also contains tone unit group. Those are the head, prehead, and the tail. The term head represents all syllables between the first stressed syllable to nucleus. The unstressed syllables before the head are identified as the prehead. If it has no stress mark in the first stressed syllable, it means there is no head here. And the syllables after the tonic are the tail. For example, would you like some tea? Would is the head. We asked if it had come. We is the prehead. Look at it. At it is the tail. Prosodic is connected with the part of phonetics which is concerned with the width of pitch range, key, loudness, speed, and voice quality. All speakers have these components. Prosodic, also referred to as part of intonation, along with sequential components. Pitch range describes the scale of pitch between its highest and lowest level. Paralinguistic is the aspect of spoken communication that does not involve words. These may add emphasis on facial expressions, gestures, or body movement. It is regarded as nonverbal communication. And then intonation is important in expressing attitude. Wider pitch is usually used to express enthusiasm. Slow speech is used to express boredom. High pitch is used to express anger, etc.
The benefit and importance of Learning Intonation by Salsabila Rafifah. Intonation helps us communicate ideas. This is one of the most important ways we use intonation is to signal how ideas go together when we are speaking. Intonation helps us remember ideas. Intonation has a psychological function, which means it makes ideas easier to understand, remember, and even say. Intonation keeps conversation flowing, which means it helps keep a conversation going and flowing by helping us understand whose turn it is to speak. Intonation expresses emotion and attitudes. Intonation has an attitudinal or emotional function. Intonation expresses our identities. Intonation signals your personal, social, or cultural identities. In linguistic terms, this is called an indexical function. In other words, it's reveal which group you belong to and help the other person understand how to relate you. As a non-native speaker, learning this aspect of intonation can be challenging because you are not just learning the pitch patterns, you are learning the cultural context as well.